Greetings and welcome back. My name is Angel Speaks, your intuitive reader and healer, clarifying life situations of the divine feminine, offering wisdom and guidance to lead you back to the seat on your throne. Welcome to Feminine Wisdom Tarot. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into it. The channeled song is Black Roses by Trey Songz. You broke up with somebody and gave up on a relationship, and now they want to play victim because through the pain you should have stayed. They guess life is no fair. But so since you're giving up on a relationship, they want to give you black roses. I just can't, because you're not tolerating less than what you deserve. They want to make you feel bad, like you lost something. Bro, keep it pushing. Okay, so I'm finna get into the Messy Truth Oracle and see what the heck was going on. Because, like, how you gonna play victim? Look, fake apology, manipulative, guilt, no real change, and gaslight again. And look at him, he got roses. I can't with this person. Just this song is just like, if you really listen to the lyrics of that song, Black Roses by Trey Songz, it's not a beautiful picture. Just like this, it's not a beautiful picture. Gaslight, fake apology, just so they can come back and do it again. Since you giving up, now we're breaking up. I'm going to bring you roses that are black roses. It's just toxicity. Like, that's all it is. I had to go answer my door real quick. But this toxicity, I cannot deal with this mess. I can't. Whoever this person is, we're going to dig into it. You're going to know who it is. Ain't nobody got time for it. They like chaos. Never really over, lingering energy, soul time, no closure. So it's somebody that literally wants to haunt you. Literally how that shadow is in the back. Because you left them. And it's kind of like wanting to get revenge. Like, you will never leave me. Look at that in the shadows in the back. Pulling on your energy. Draining your thoughts. Not in my nose is itching. Ooh. Not wanting you to move on and be happy in life. Make sure my mic is on. Not wanting you to be in a successful relationship because you had the nerve to leave them. That's what I heard. Ain't no freaking way. Like, what? Done explaining in reverse. No more justifying, silent exit, energy protection. So you did this. Done explaining, no more justifying, silent exit, and energy protection. So you walked away from somebody and they don't want this. That's why it's in reverse. So this energy is coming from their perspective. They want to give you a fake apology, let you know that it's really over, and they always still going to be in the back of your head. They always going to be on your mind. They're in denial that it's over. They want you to explain. They want you to beg. They want you to plead. Ew. Get that. This person is full of themselves. Get out of here. Yuck. Pulling on your energy, probably sending you songs and synchronicities and signs, and you can't get them off your mind because they're tugging on your energy because they want you to never forget them. This is in a reverse to what's love. It wasn't love. It was control, possession, power play, and ego. You got out of it. You realize it was possession, power play, ego, and control. That's what I'm saying. That's all this person is. And you done explaining. That's why you walked away. You walked away because you was done explaining about this. This person is full of mess. They just like being in control. They like being the one looking in the mirror. Glow up time, transformation, confidence, and inner radiance. And you put them in a no contact zone. Enforced distance, silent game, still attached, and they still attached to you. You never showed up, absent, effort, emotion available, and you done trying. You don't have any, in their head, overthinking, stressed out, and replaying scenarios. While you know you deserve better and you learned your worth. Realization and empowerment. I gave you my all, overgiven, drained, no love returned. Real eyes, real lies, seeing clearly, illusion cracked in awareness. And now they have some messages they want to send you, unseen messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. Only when convenient. Here's another message bubble. Maybe they're trying to contact you. Only when convenient, used for attention, emotional utility, no debt. And gaslighted. Sweet then sour, because this person is full of themselves. That's it. This person is a narc. They full of themselves. They just wanted attention and they don't want to believe. And they feel like now they've been gaslit because how they wanted you in your head. Now they're in their head. They're replaying scenarios. They feel like they manipulate. They doubt in themselves. They feel like the truth has been twisted on them. Because they wanted to play games with you because they wanted to be the one. They wanted to be the ruler. They wanted to be. No, this whole toxic masculinity, everything's about me, everything need to go my way, I'm the king, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody worried about that crap. And how dare you leave me? How dare you walk away? So he want to come and give you some black roses. Toxicity. If you even listen to a lot of these songs, you think they're love songs. They're not. A lot of this toxic masculine want to come and give you an apology. And they actually have some from one of those cards, actually has some blocked emotions and feelings here. But do we care? No, because they hoping at the right place and at the right time. Ain't no way, Jose. Not up in here. Not up in here. You are not allowed. Real deal, real love. No, it's not. Now I seen you got to clear my unfinished business. Real deal, real love. Ain't no way, bro. Don't you come back over here. Distractions, options, always busy, wondering I keep you waiting. That's them. And they can't believe how you leave me. How you gonna leave me? That's really what it is. Look, real commitment this time in reverse. You're not committed. Inferior, desperation, self-sabotage, life in flames. They're at a breaking point. Talking about feeling it again in a conflict resolution. Egg is on their face. Got caught feeling foolish. Everything backfired. So they tried to play games with you and all of it backfired and now they want to come back. Ain't no way. Message apology, meeting up heart-to-heart conversations. Vibe and sync want y'all to do it, but nope, they gonna get the deuces. Again, because really they just have a desire. They want to come clean. This person is childish. Trying to Netflix and chill. They guilt, intuitive, using your intuition about this being secretive and shady. About this person that can't get right, maybe getting an unknown caller here. Unknown messages, unknown caller, like childish. This person is immature and childish. You can go. And I see why y'all let this person go. Because like, what is wrong? Egg on their face because like, who ain't nobody got time for these games and they have the thinking of you. They can't stop thinking of you because it's over for real. Pop up and unexpected. Look, and you are protected from the situation. You are high value. Okay. They are in disbelief. They feel scammed because they feel like y'all should have grown together because it really was a safe love. And maybe they starting to look for within about this toxic environment. Maybe they have had grown up in where they learned all these ways to be toxic and disgusting towards somebody. And they feeling like this is forever kind of love. And it's the real deal. And they want to feel it again. Ain't no way talking about some unfinished business. Ain't no way. If you don't go somewhere and heal, being stubborn, and now they're infatuated with you. Heavy on the magnetic pull of intimacy. Pulling you, magnetic pull of intimacy. All these synchronicity. They want to break the distance. No. This is no. This person is confused. They need to heal. full of guilt. They realize all them games they played done backfired on them. That's really what it is. It backfired. And you told them you out. You need somebody with your vibes in sync. This person played too many darn games. Clear mind, clear heart, clarity, inner truth. You're at peace. Don't come and disturb my peace with this mess. Now you need to find your own distraction. You need to go get distracted from them. What's this card that's in the upright? You need to distract yourself from this. Peaceful vibes. No more drama, calm mind, and your soul is aligned. You aren't like, no. Mind games. Gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, emotionally unavailable. This person, that's all they know how to do is play mind games. They are unhealed and they are coming back. Okay. Coming back, unhealed and unhinged. Okay. Beware of those black roses. Okay. Beware of them. Get into some tarot real quick about this situation. What's been going on here? Five of Cups. Sickness, sadness, depression is stuck in their head. They feel like they're in grief. They made a mistake. Self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, failure to learn the lesson, and self-loathing. They are in a deep, dark depression about you. This idiot. But they still toxic because they haven't healed. See, the star in reverse. They have not healed. Despair. Not healed at all. And you put your sword up against them. You cut them off. Look at them. Playing all them games. They like a little child. Literally like a kid. They were deceitful. Malicious. Cruel. And the thing is, they feel bad and stuck in their head about it because they don't realize something wrong with how they act. Like I said, this may be a full-grown individual. Let me make sure my mic on. But this person has some inner child wounds that they need to fix. That ain't nobody got time for it. That's why you put ain't nobody got time for this crap. So it seemed like they really do have some feelings, but they only knew how to be toxic. But they only knew how to be dishonest in relationships and friendships. That's what they used to. Arguments, destruction, hostility, scandals, imbalance, gossiping, like all this low vibrational activity is what they used to. They not used to somebody like you. You like, not up in here. You said not up in here, not over here. You're not finna be skating all over my marble floors with them muddy shoes up in my palace, in my castle. You will not. I don't do that foolishness. And that's why they're in despair. They didn't even realize that they was wrong. Who cares? Ain't nobody got grow up. Survival, lesson learned, and healing. And maybe you realize, hey, why was I over here doing this? See, this is what the healing over here. You say, why would I even be talking to somebody like this? There's some healing that you needed to do as well. That's a fun to start. But this person, it seemed like they really did care. The fact that they're in despair and broken and stuck in their head, they stuck in their head because they don't know what's wrong. We have the Hermit here. Self-reflection, withdrawal, solitude, search for self. That's why I said you may have been realizing like, what the heck was I even doing over here anyway? In the back of the alley somewhere. Playing games with somebody. You didn't even realize you was in the alley. Maybe they had a soft side of them, a good personality, something that you like. And it was hard for you to walk away. It wasn't easy, but you knew you deserved better. But this person is fear of change. You was accepting less. Maybe something you've been through caused you to accept less in your life. And you were staying in a bad situation, but eventually you did walk away because you put your sword up. You were used to staying in type of situations like that, loving people, pouring into them, staying longer than you should. That's over right now. You like, I love you, but I will still leave you because I love myself. You're not gonna come over here, especially if you've already been healing. You're not coming over here with that madness. I will love you and leave you with this toxic crap you're doing. Ew. They would have had everything upside down in your life, and your chariot would not have moved. Nothing would have went forward for you if you didn't let this person go. There would not have been an ending. No equal give and take, no balance, unhappiness. Nothing would have went well if this person stayed in your life. And there was a reason that you put your sword up against this person. It was something that they did, which was caused you to put your sword up and say, you know what, I don't want this in my life. Something that they did that was the final straw, and you were over it. And now that you're over it because you stayed for a while, like y'all had a good time, like this person is so toxic that the Black Roses song is like, now that you've given up, since you've given up like this game that they're playing, that you were not playing that game, you realized they were toxic, you were being genuine, and they felt like they were being genuine. This person is just toxic as hell and they need to heal. But they in deep, dark, sad depression without this relationship while you over here healing. That's what they need to do. They need to go put in some work and go and heal. And you know you had some healing to do because you like, why was I even talking to this person? Like, you can't even believe your darn self. My gosh. Let me see. And this could apply to friends as well. People that you let go. Oh. Ancestral protection. God's favorite. My nose is itching so bad, and my nose don't never be itching. And maybe you were an outcast, a controlling narc, and you're a wounded warrior, and you checkmated them. They're exposed. Rejection is God's protection. You're protected. You're one of God's favorite. This situation could have felt like rejection because you was loving and pouring into somebody that was a controlling narc. You checkmated them. Y'all ever saw that video where the guy say, they feel like you checkmated them? Now they feel outcast because their motives and everything, all these games they were playing, like, that's all they know how to be. You have healing against manipulation, and now they're obsessed with you. Oh my God. And this person, no one believes me. This person, if you try to tell somebody, they wouldn't even believe you. There's no way they can return. They want to. You had to sacrifice this person up out your life. And they may have been, they're intimidated because they stuck in their head with the stuck in the middle because they're embarrassed. They feel like you might slander their name. But I feel like even if you did, they fumbled the bag. Even if you did tell people this person is so revealed about these secrets and stuff, even if this person is so laid back and chill, people wouldn't even believe it anyway. They're hunted by the thought of you, though, about this failed relationship. They feel double teamed. Yeah, by your ancestors, they are. It's something going on with them. They messed around with the wrong one. With this manipulation, rejection is God's protection. Listen, something's going down there on the alley, in the back alley in the streets, okay? Wherever they be at playing, okay? Something's going down to where they thinking about you and thinking of you, and they want to come back towards you. And they are, but they are so unhealed and toxic. That's the only way they know to live life. Like, oh gosh, it's so exhausting to even think about. Like, people really live that way, and you have to let them go no matter how much you love them. You got to let it go. You do. To save yourself. Okay? Love them from a distance. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you've been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you're going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not too much longer. That's your ancestral message, okay? Not too much longer. They're on their journey with you, and rejection is God protection. And whatever happened that caused you have to let this person go, it was meant to be because they are just very unhealed. As much you may have loved this person or had a good time with this person, they are not ready for you or your type of love. They're just not. Okay? Let's get your spirit animal. Let's see. Look at that cuddle right there. That's you and your ancestors. They got your back. Okay. We have the fox, clever. You're swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts, resources around you. Be open to romance. So be open to real romances that surround you because of your swiftness. The Queen of Swords, which puts sword up. She is quick, she's swift, she's decisive. Okay. And you made the right decision. Be open to some romance, that a real romance that's coming towards you, not somebody that's going to play all these darn games. Real romance that is coming towards you in your life is what you need to look forward to. Okay. Let's get you a message here. Release the habit, make the change, direct the energy. So there's some habits that you may need to release around love. Direct the energy towards something positive, something coming in. Maybe you feel like things are over. Maybe you feel like you'll never find real love, but know that it is coming towards you because you're letting go of what no longer serves you. Create boldly with your vision shapes generations to come. So whatever you do, know that whatever you do affects you going forward in life. So whoever you choose as your lover, whoever you choose as your partner, they're going to affect your life literally forever, especially if you have kids, you have finances, you have stability here. Be mindful of, it will help you get through this if you be mindful how that person will have affected everything around you. You have to be willing to let go if you want to be successful in this life. Sacrifice in exchange for choosing what's best for you. Like I said, if you want what's best in life, thinking long term more than just how you feel and how much you care about somebody, but thinking about how they're literally going to affect your life and literally your lineage. What kind of father would they be? What kind of person would they be to your kids? What kind of person would they be if you introduce them to your other family? You don't want that kind of mess around you. And as bad as you may care for this person, you may love this person, but they are just not good for you. They're not even good for themselves. They don't even know how to choose good for themselves. They don't even know how to love somebody that loves them. They think that toxicity is love. We don't need that. I hope this message helped you. Remember to look forward in life, let go of what no longer serves you so you can be open to new beginnings and beautiful things. Until next time, peace and love.